Good morning, friends. Glad you're with Miss Winslow at her house again. Let's get our day started. Good morning, good morning. Yes, it's time to say good morning. Where we say hello and how do you do to all our friends and teachers too. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jemiah. Good morning, Jazada. Good morning, Eva. Good morning, Gianna. Good morning, Mikhail. Good morning, Harper. Hi, Miss Lee. Good morning, Sky. Good morning, Colton. Good morning, Noah. Good morning, Sierra. Good morning, Aaliyah. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, Dazir. Good morning, Markel. Good morning, Branson. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Brandon. Good morning, Dakota. Good morning to all my friends. Let's get our greeting for today. Today deserves a high five. So big air high five to everyone. Let's give our greeting to Uncle Bubbles. Good morning, Uncle Bubbles. Let's get your food for today. Alrighty, Uncle Bubbles. Let's check that weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Oh, good. Look, my friends. It's not raining anymore, but look at the roads and the cars. They're still all wet from the rain that happened this morning and last night. So it's a pretty cloudy day, and they say it might rain a little again. All right, let's check our calendar. We are still in the month of May. So it's May the 20th. And look what tomorrow will be. Someone's birthday. That's Sky. But today it's May the 20th, 2020 on a Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So May the 20th, 2020 on a Wednesday. Alrighty, my friends. Let's see if we can remember our letter for this week. So the sign for our letter looks like this. And our sound is eh, eh, eh. Do you remember? It's the letter E. Line down, line on the bottom, line on the top, and just a shorter line in the middle for capital E. And then lowercase e, you can start from the bottom and curve and then make a half circle. Or some people like to make a semicircle and then give it a tail. So capital E and lowercase e. So the sign again, this is the sign for E. It goes eh, 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 like elbow and egg and elephant. This has a long E sound, easel, but then envelope, envelope has that short E sound. Let's see if we can make E with our Play-Doh. Since it just has lines, it should be pretty easy today. Okay, there's the first line. Second line. All right, so now we need a little one in the middle. There's our capital E. All right, lowercase e. Let me see if I can use all of this in one motion. All right, a little bit longer. And lowercase e, capital E, lowercase e. Just like our board, capital E and lowercase e. So now we've made it with Play-Doh. Let's see if we can find our E on the other side of the board and see what words we're finding today that goes with our lesson. There's a capital E and there's a lowercase e. So let me move these down. Now today we're finding elephant, and it has two E's in it. So that's why I have this extra capital E, because I want the capital E's to be in the same line. E-L-E. Elephant, my friends. Elephant, and it has two E's in it. Now the next word I'm going to find, since I'm using the lowercase e, it's not going to begin with E, but it has E in it. Heavy, elephant, and heavy. This lowercase e is the second letter in heavy, and in elephant it has two letter E's. Now, it could go like this and still spell elephant and still spell heavy, but I just wanted to make sure you could see that I'm using capital here and lowercase here. Now, these two words help me think of what we're going to do next. An elephant is heavy. Let's see if we can do a little natural science next and sort what we know is heavy and what we know that's light with my picture cards. There's the first one, a leaf. Now we know leaves are on trees, but once they fall, do they float? Do they fall fast? Do they fall slow? Do you think a leaf is heavy or light? It's light, just like this feather. Once it falls from the tree, it kind of floats right on down. It doesn't make a booming sound when it lands on the ground or anything. Here's our next picture, a butterfly. Now we just finished having butterflies, and when Miss Winslow had the butterfly on her finger, do you think that it made her hand go down to the ground like if an elephant stood on her finger, or it was light and could float away? Light, my friends. All right. An airplane. Now, this is not a toy airplane. It's just like the actual airplanes in the sky. Do you think you could go out there and lift a real airplane? If you tried, would it be heavy or light? It's pretty heavy, friends. And even though you can get in an airplane and fly away, the actual plane itself is a heavy machine. All right, pencil. That should be easy because you write with them. If you weren't able to pick it up, it'd be heavy and you couldn't write with it. So they make pencils light. School bus. Think about it, just like an airplane. We can ride in it, but we sure can't lift it up. Bluebird, light. Hippopotamus. He's kind of just like the elephant. Nice to look at, but you sure couldn't carry him on your back, so he's heavy. A whale, my friends. He's the biggest animal in the ocean. He's heavy. A balloon. Think about it. We put a string on a balloon for a reason, because it could float away from us. And floating in the sky lets you know things are pretty light. Polar bear. Lots of animals are heavy. Look at this insect. Just like we learned it has 6 legs and an antenna and 3 body parts. And the ladybugs we found could crawl away. He's pretty light. And my last one, here's a car, my friends. Just like the plane and the bus, we can ride in it, but we sure can't lift it up. It's pretty heavy. So here's our science for today. Thinking about things that are heavy and light and being able to sort and tell the difference. Good job, my friends. So we'll move this over to the side. So when we think about heavy and light, it makes me think about what's another way that we could show heavy things or light things. If you did your science experiment at home from last week, one way is with water, because you did a sink and float exercise or experiment. And when I think of heavy and light and floating, I think about how people float and water safety. Here's my question for you, my friends. Do you know how to swim? Because water can be dangerous if you don't know how to swim. So let's take a look at something we love to do in the summertime, and that's go swimming. Now here's a picture of a pool, and there's a lifeguard. He's very important. And just think, my friends, water isn't just at your pool. You can find water in a lake or a creek or a river, or even when you go to the big ocean. Water is very dangerous if you don't follow the rules. So let's see what this magazine said. Lifeguard on duty. Lifeguards help us follow the pool rules, but we could say follow the water rules. They keep us safe around water. Do you know water safety rules? Well, if you didn't, let's see. First, rule number 1. Look before you jump. Be sure that the coast is clear. Look at this little girl. She's got her floaty and she's running. I sure hope there's no other kids underneath, because once she goes down, she might jump on them. Or if she's jumping in and it's the short end of the pool, she could hurt her legs when she jumps in. So you want to make sure it's clear and safe to jump in. So rule number 1, do you just jump in or do you look? Think about it. Rule 2, swim with a grown-up. Grown-ups can keep you safe. Look at that. She's probably still learning how to swim. So she goes out with her dad and he helps her be safe. And look, she even has floaties to help her stay up. And that's an extra safe thing to do. So she is being super safe. Rule 3, do not run. You might slip and fall. And look, they even put a sign to remind you, water is slippery. It goes and flows through everything. So you never want to run, my friends. The lifeguard would definitely blow that whistle to stop you from running. Don't run near the pool. Rule 4, do not push. That way, nobody gets hurt. You see, they're right on the edge of the pool. If they keep pushing and pushing, and he doesn't know how to swim and falls right in, the lifeguard would have to jump right in and help him. So he would definitely blow that whistle because they're pushing and shoving and an accident just might happen. Now these are rules at the pool. Here's a couple of extra ones I found that go along with water safety. I know how to stay safe because I always listen to the lifeguard. That lifeguard knows how to keep you safe in water. And when you go to bigger areas of water, I know how to stay safe because I always wear a life jacket when I'm riding in a boat. Because when you're out in a boat in a lake or a river or creek, the water is way bigger than at a pool. So what if you fell in and your body got tired? That life jacket would help you stay floating until your mom or dad or lifeguard can come and help. See, this kid, he's at the pool, but he also wears a life jacket while he's learning how to swim so that he can float in case he's in danger. Alrighty, my friends. So no matter what the size, water can be dangerous. So let's take a look at our Scholastic video that's going to show us all about water safety.
Safe in the surf. Summer is here. The weather is warm, and it's lots of fun to swim in a cool pool or at the beach. But before you take a dip, use your eyes, ears, and body to stay safe. You'll have a great summer in the surf. How do you use your eyes for safety? When you get to a pool or a beach, look around. You may see a line of buoys floating in the water. They mark the edge of where you should swim. Stay inside the buoys to be safe. Do you want to do a cannonball off the diving board? Look out below first. Make sure no one is swimming underneath you. Look for signs too. They can tell you about important safety rules. They can give you information about things to look out for in the water. They can tell you how deep the water is. You should only dive in the deep end of the pool. Don't dive in the shallow end. And look for the lifeguard. Lifeguards usually wear bright colors. They sit on tall chairs or towers. They watch out to make sure everyone is safe. Make sure you can always see a lifeguard from where you were swimming. That brings us to the second way to stay safe. Use your ears. Do you hear that? When a lifeguard blows on the whistle, listen up. It means that he or she sees something unsafe. Listen to the lifeguard to know what to do. Listen to your own voice, too. It may seem like fun to scream, but it can distract the lifeguard. He or she might think you need help, so don't scream if you're just playing around. The final thing you can do to be safe is to be careful about the ways you use your body. Play calmly, not roughly. When you're at a pool, walk, don't run. That will keep you from falling. And wear the right equipment to be safe. If you're on a boat, put on a life jacket. If you use your eyes, ears, and body in safe ways, you'll have a fun summer in the surf.
Alrighty, my friends. That video helped us remember how to be safe in water. So no matter how big, we have to be super safe in summertime, especially around the water. And a couple of extra things that they didn't mention were, if you're learning how to swim, never go too deep in the pool or at the ocean, even if you're wearing your life vest, because the waves get going, the waves can help you go further and further out, and it might take longer for the lifeguard to get to you, so don't go too deep. Next, of course, learn how to swim. If you love to play in the water, learn how to swim. Take swimming lessons or have your mom and dad teach you until you can pass their swimming test. Because pools have swimming tests. I know at the YMCA, they make the kids pass a test before they're allowed to go too deep in the water. And last, always, when you hear thunder or see lightning, get out of the water. That is a very dangerous time. The lightning can actually hurt you if you're in the water. It can give you a big shock. So once you hear that thunder, you know lightning is usually next around the way. Get on out of the water for safety. One last thing, my friends. We're going to play one quick game about our water safety or our beach and summertime safety. And then we'll have our goodbye. All right, let's see what it says.
Summer fun. What protects your eyes from the sun?
So when you go to Scholastic, you can play this game.
Sunglasses. What do you use to dry off after swimming?
Do you use a popsicle to dry off? A beach bag? Nope. There's that towel. All right, we'll do one more.
You wear on your feet.
It said on my feet, not my eyes, so I wouldn't press goggles. There's flip-flops.
What is something you can build in the sand?
There's that sand castle. All right, we did a great job. All right, my friends. So, now you know all about your water safety. Have a great time when you go to your pool or to the beach and play in the ocean. But always be super safe. That's it for today. Love you guys. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.